Hello YouTubers and YouTube watchers, welcome back to the LEGO King channel, guys. Today I'm going to be reviewing a set from the LEGO Star Wars line, set 7749, Echo Base. This set has 155 pieces, 5 minifigures, and it's recommended for ages 7 to 12. It retailed for $24.99 in the US when it released back in 2009. So let's take a closer look at this set. Starting off with our minifigure selection, we do have Han Solo in his Episode 5 attire. This is when he's on Hoth. And I think they did a pretty good job with making him actually look like Harrison Ford, or at least the costume design. I'm not necessarily a big fan of the face they used for him, but come on, it was 2009, and this print was just a normal, older print put onto a yellow head, and then from there it went to a flesh tone head, which is now what it looks like here. This version of him actually does have some reddish eyebrows, if you can see, and it's kind of a blank face, as you can tell, but taking off that that little hat, you can see that he does have a cool torso with sort of a little canteen right there. I think some fur up here, no back printing because there's really no reason to have that, but there is some detailing inside the jacket as well. There's a print around the hat, as you can see, and he does come with this blaster, which will be seen with other minifigures in this set. He does have some nice pants too, which are just the normal Han Solo pants but in a different color plastic on his leg, and it's got some nice reddish brown detailing for his strap right there, and then a belt, and then that's basically it for Episode 5 Hoth Han Solo. Here we have an Echo Base Rebel, I could say, or a Hoth attire Rebel. And he just has a normal smiley face, which is hilarious to me. It's flesh tone though, which matches the other characters in this set, or minifigures I should say. And he does have this nice white pilot's helmet, which you don't really see that often, with a humongous visor on the front. It doesn't even work for his face, but I just kind of keep it up like that. It looks better. He does have a little backpack. There's no back printing on his torso, but there is this nice front vest printing with a scarf in the middle right there. He has some pocket detailing right there, as you can see, and no printing on the legs whatsoever. These Rebels and the Hoth Troopers actually have the same legs, so that's 4 of the same leg. And this one particularly comes with a blaster rifle, I think that's what it's called, and I think that looks pretty good on him. This set also does include a second trooper, but this one comes with a normal gun. Just thought I'd only show one though, because that is a duplicate. It's just a different weapon. So let's move on to the Snowtrooper. And here is our Snowtrooper right here. You can see he does have a nice molding for the top of his hat, or helmet I should say, and the back of it is really nice too. It has a nice little backpack, and as you can see, he does have that little backpack right there. And it does have some nice printing on the front, just normal black head, because that's all you need when you have these masks that have the little holes for the eyes. And then there's no back printing on the back because it's 2009. Once again, what do you expect? Putting the helmet back on, we can see that that printing is still very nice, and he does come with a nice blaster right there, and again, the same legs as the Rebel Trooper. Now this set does include a second Hoth Trooper, but he does not have a gun. So this one has a gun and the other one does not, because there's a big gun included with the set, which I will show now. And here is the gun included with the set, which is meant to be used by your snow troopers or your Hoth troopers, whatever you want to call them. And you just put them basically on the bars like so, like that, and he kind of can just stand there with the gun in his hand and have his little buddy on the side. And that's basically just to fight back against Echo Base, I guess. But it does have these nice little legs on the bottom to make it look like, real legs for a gun. And a nice little battery pack over here with a whip piece that they used, and a clear piece to hold it up. So great build for a gun. Here we have the Taunton that Han rides to save Luke in Empire Strikes Back. And, it's just your normal Taunton build, I guess. The box has kind of a different detailing for his eyes, but I like the way this one looks better. It does have horns, and you can put Han on there to ride. Han. You can put Han on there to ride. And he's got some handlebars right here, like a little lasso or whatever. And then these arms are movable, and they're actually 3 pieces to make the Taunton, other than the horns, which is the arms that go in with the pin connection. And then this is the bottom of the Taunton, and you can put the blaster inside of the saddle, which it used to work better before it broke, and sadly it broke and didn't work. Those things always used to break though when you put weapons inside of them. But yeah, pretty cool Taunton overall. And here we have the Echo base, which is part of the actual set. It's the main bulk of the set, I guess. And you can just put your troopers on there if you want. There is a little feature, well, a couple features actually, with this part of the set. You can put your minifigures on like so and just load them up. And then the deal is, I think, is you'd have a snow trooper blow it up and they'd fling back. But as you can see, it doesn't really work well, and I just lost one of my pieces, I do believe. They do include this little crate. Of course, it has nothing in it though. They just give you a little crate, and you can put that back if you want. There is a little turret on this side, and you can put it on any side you want apparently. But here's the turret. It's got a nice little gun on the top, or the side I should say, and then there's a little push back here, and you push that and missiles come out. But they're flick fire missiles, and they don't work as well if you don't flick them. That's one complaint I have about the set, and this keeps falling apart. So you can load your rebel troopers up if you want and just put them on there. You can also put someone inside of here, which would be actually kind of cool. If you wanted to store someone in there, you could. And I think that's really good for play for children or younger people. And you can put that like that, and hides away. You also have the chance to put someone in the top of here. And you can put your rebel trooper up here if you want. And I don't know if you can see that. Probably can actually. And there you can see the rebel trooper is in there, which is really nice. And this set also, I mean, other than it keeps falling apart, it also includes a nice little black hose, which I really like. And wow, this really keeps falling apart. This is okay. That's dumb. But yeah, that's basically it for this set. So overall, I think it's a pretty good set. I would recommend getting it if you could get it back then. But nowadays, I feel like it's a little too expensive online. But I do like the set. I think it's a pretty good value. 5 figures for $25, I think. I think that's a pretty good deal. You get a Taunton, a little base, a gun too. I think that's really cool. And you do get the old style blasters, which is a big plus for a lot of people. So if you guys like this video, please give it an actual like. Also subscribe if you feel like it. If you like the content on my channel. Also, don't forget to look down below in the description where I will put the link to my Instagram, and it's where I take pictures of Lego. Don't forget also to drop a comment down below what your favorite part of the video was. And I will see you guys next time on the Lego King channel. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.